Never going back to the gym again in life. That's grown man smells right there. 17 showers in a fucking day. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. But how many showers y'all niggas take a day?
Like 2.
Yeah, two minimum. Two minimum.
Yeah, I usually take like one. Like if anything, fuck that shit. Sometimes I get
Nigga said
uptight.
if anything.
If anything, sometimes I don't like if I don't do nothing during the day since I got like a desk job or whatever. I just be, I just come home and be like, yo, fuck this shit. Like,
Nah,
trying to
you
cut
know
nobody.
why?
Well,
Because where I work, like I've worked around in buildings with children for many years, so I'm taking a shower whether I sweat or not, because them germs got to get washed off, and then like
they got SARS or something.
Nah, they kids. They got
Little niggas
kid
got the
germs.
cooties.
That's probably scary than SARS. And then my comforter is fucking hot as hell. So when I wake up some days, like I be sweating at night. So I gotta take a shower in the morning because you can't like wake up sweaty.
Yo, you fuck with duvet covers? I just learned that word like 12 months ago.
Yo,
yeah, like a duvet cover.
I like some duvets aren't too bad. The one I have is not a duvet though.
It's not?
This one's not.
So you fuck around sleeping around in like unduveted beds?
There's no all of
like you're not a woman.
A duvet, no, there's different. I have a comforter. With a duvet is the ones that it's like opened and you fill the comforter.
I hate that, yo. I hate that, son. That shit is like the worst thing ever to fill.
Like, how do you even like? All right, check it. Like, yo, I don't even know what happened. It was like with my ex a couple years ago or whatnot. I just lied. I did just learn about this shit a month ago. I just did this shit for like the content. But like, it was like a couple years ago, right? And then she was like, "Yo, I got a duvet cover." I'm like, "Yo, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like, how do you even buy that shit? Like, you just go to Bed Bath & Beyond." Yeah, right. Like a duvet, right? Like, I don't even know what that shit is. Like, you go to Bed Bath & Beyond and you be like, "Yo, like, what's going on? I need my duvet filled." Like, how do you even ask for a duvet cover? How do you ask the nigga? Pause. How do you even ask the nigga at the duvet store to like for a duvet?
You mean Bed Bath & Beyond?
No, one of those. Nah, they got a duvet store. Like, you know how they got the container store? They got a duvet store. You just don't know about that shit.
You dead serious?
No, I'm not.
Listen. There's a lot of rich housewives out there. I would not be surprised.
They probably do got a duvet store. We just black and we never seen this shit before.
They have a container store.
Yo, but I hate them joints because you gotta fill it. There's only one hole in the joint. So you gotta shove
Exactly. My comforter came made already. I'm good. I don't like shit I gotta make.
Nah,
I already work.
You gotta shove that joint in there. Pause.
And
then you gotta flap it. You know what I mean?
I know
flap it down.
You usually use a down comforter in a duvet, and those are mad floppity doppity all over the fucking.
Yo, so what's the point? What's the point of like having a duvet cover if you already got a comforter? Like, you just trying to be extra fancy with it?
Well, some people, I guess, like to fucking work harder and do extra shit. I don't know.
That's like crazy.
Good.
You're talking about better. Right. Go ahead. You says what?
Oh no, I'm saying me and my comforter is good. It's warm. It came as one piece, and I don't have to do shit but throw it on my bed.
Niggas like being fake French.
Yeah, they just want to say duvet. Like, that's basically it. Yo, you see my duvet cover? Nah, nigga, I ain't see that shit. Like, stop saying that word. All right, but how many times are you supposed to like wash your sheets? Like, what's the frequency you supposed to wash your sheets? Like, because I'm really trying to get this shit down. Cause my sheets don't smell. So,
well, there's one sign it's time to change them if they do smell.
Right.
I don't know. I tried it. I usually change mine like whenever I do laundry, so like probably about once a week.
Oh shit! What? Yo, I need to fucking. My shit is way fucking behind. Goddamn. She said once a week.
You gotta remember too. I don't sleep alone in my bed. I have kids in my bed. Kids, I'm sorry, like anything kids is touching, I'm trying to wash as often as possible. And then also,
yo, do you hate kids?
before the kids were consistently in the bed, I didn't live alone. And you know, things happen in the bed, so you try to change the sheets as often as possible.
Right, yeah, I feel you. I mean, like, I haven't had no bed action in my
What
bed for
happens
like
in the
the
bed?
past couple years. So,
Making all these babies that's in the bed now.
God damn, so there's like mad juices and like sweat. All right, anyway, that's disgusting. Let me not even talk about that. I gotta introduce this podcast. You already know what time it is. Hey, yo, everybody, welcome fucking back. It's been a while. I'd like to welcome y'all, everybody, to the 8th long-awaited episode of the Random Notes podcast. Random music commentary with random parental horrors mixed with a lot of random banter. I am your host, yet again, ToneZ, with my two other co-hosts, Kevin, Queen, Rean. Yo, tell me about your eventful fucking break or hiatus that we was going on. We got
Yo, first off, I just want to say, yo, like in this break that we had, I just did
right.
a lot of thinking, and I just wanted to ask y'all, what would you do if your son was at home crying alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry?
What's the only way to feed him?
For some change, my babies ain't gonna be hungry.
Oh, word? Psst, I ain't doing nothing strange for nothing. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry, son.
Not even your hungry baby, Tony.
I mean, he gonna be. He could change. Like, he could stand to lose a couple pounds. Fuck that shit. My son will be fine. I can make another one. So for that shit.
Damn,
Nah. I mean, I'll probably do like a couple things off the books or whatever. I mean, it depends, but I'm not working at no fucking McDonald's. I mean, shit. Maybe Wendy's, not McDonald's. I'm not trying to get myself a big job.
Wendy's is trash.
Oh, come on now. That's a topic for another fucking podcast. I can't
Now
let
the
you.
444 or the 444 is lit.
Oh, yeah, see? I mean, nah, but like the chicken Asiago ranch sandwich, like, I gotta put you on.
Nah, I don't buy nothing expensive at Wendy's.
You wild, nigga.
Why?
I like saying, I like saying Asiago, but you wildin'. Like, let me get my Asiago off, nigga. That shit is delicious.
Crazy.
No, but
nigga, McDonald's got bacon cheese fries now.
They got bacon cheese fries.
Yo, can we just talk about that for 1 second? All First of all, the second I tasted the bacon cheese fries,
1,000 pounds of salt
about them was wrong, and I was
crazy, right?
Straight poison. Yo, those shits
taste like hypertension.
They're fucking delicious. They're fucking poison, but they're delicious. Like, oh my God. I was like, why the fuck? Every time I put another bacon cheese fry in my mouth, I asked myself, why are you doing this? And why can't you stop?
Because they put like some shit in there. I don't even know.
Yeah, you straight addicted. It's poison, man. They got a war on drugs. Those is the drugs we really need the war on.
All right, so I never even tasted those, and like everything you saying makes me not want to taste them at all. I'm like, we don't eat McDonald's in this house, so yeah, it's a wrap for that shit. Appreciate it though. Thank you for telling our listeners, our very hungry fat listeners, that what the fuck they need to stay away from. Definitely not that shit. Definitely not. So I mean, like, for real, how was the little hiatus for y'all motherfuckers? Like, what y'all do? What y'all get into? It's been like about a month, just about.
Yeah, I just been crazy on my working mom shit. Running.
Kev, you been on your crazy working pop shit?
Nah, like, I mean, I was off one full week because of the weather.
That shit is crazy.
I got back. I mean, I've been working pretty much.
I mean, that's what up. I mean, like, you back on your 9 to 5 type shit, or your 40 hours a week type shit, or you getting crazy overtime?
Nah. I don't need overtime right now. I'll be out there in the rain.
In the rain? Oh, nah,
yo, it snowed. It snowed up there on Friday. And
then it rained.
And then it was mad sunny.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Freezing and windy.
Like,
you know what? That's crazy. I was in Connecticut on Friday and I seen that shit.
Connecticut niggas don't like you. What you doing up there?
Yeah, what you was doing in
I was at
Connecticut?
an appointment.
Oh, all right, a dick appointment.
Nah, my son
Nah.
had a doctor's appointment out there.
Wow, that's the complete opposite of what I just said. Like you just had to, like you didn't have to bring your son into this shit. The fuck? I can't make no jokes off of the off of the kids now. That shit's crazy. Jesus. But all right, so yeah, we like I said, we was on a hiatus and everything, but now most likely we're gonna get everything back in action, back on the regularly scheduled program type shit. I had a lot of computer problems, telling the viewers got a lot of computer problems, had to format my hard drive and everything, which is, it's computers jargon that y'all probably don't give a fuck what I'm saying
We don't
or
want to
how I'm
hear that
saying it.
shit, Sharif.
I'm definitely sure you don't want to hear that shit. So we're not gonna get all up into that shit. The most important part is everything's gonna be out on time from now on, moving forward, and we're definitely gonna be consistent with the shit because I don't want people to forget about us, even though it's impossible to forget about us. We're the most popular shit on the east side right now. But and we gonna get back to that shit, of course. And I can't find my do rag. That's a loss. That's definitely a loss for the east side niggas. But anyways, a lot of shit happened over these past couple weeks that we're not going to get into because shit's old as fuck. So we're not going to get into like the Michael Jackson shit, of course. We're not going to get into Oprah. We're not going to get into, R. Kelly. Even though we touched all these situations, we're not going to get into that. But something that we have to get into is, send out a huge rest in peace to the 50 souls that were lost in the New Zealand shooters last week. Apparently, the guy was caught and he said that he shot up a bunch of people because he was bullied growing up. Because people were saying that he was fat, he's a little on the overweight side, so he was bullied, and he's going to take it out on a bunch of people that have absolutely nothing to do with him being bullied. And he said that he turned to games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, which spurred this type of massacre. How do you guys feel about this?
I feel like that shit was crazy, dog. That shit was crazy.
Anyone see the video?
I didn't, but you actually I saw other stuff, but you said stuff that I didn't know. So, one, if you're bullied because you're fat, why did you shoot Muslims? Shoot skinny people. No, let me
Yo, all right, don't put a bullet on my head, nigga.
Don't shoot anybody, but right. I mean, that's weird. If I was angry at sexy people, I'm shooting up the gym, not a mosque.
That's a fact.
And then don't be try to blame it on Call of Duty, because can we be for real? Everything we did and played as kids was violent. I was really sitting thinking about the games I played, even Duck Hunt. Can we all sit and be completely honest that who didn't fucking shoot the dog too?
Of course. 150%. I hate that fucking dog. He was laughing at me every time I missed a shot. Bitch ass.
Exactly. I shot him right in the face. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's a fact. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say? Say that again. How you said that? How you said that? How you said that? What'd you say to the dog? Yeah, what'd you say to the dog?
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, he was like, shut the fuck up. That's what you said. I want you to say it like that again. But nah, go ahead. Nah, but go ahead.
Yeah, everything that we did, even the games we played, hot peas and butter, that was literally a game of kids beating each other.
I've never heard of that game before.
You never played hot peas and butter?
Never heard hot peas and butter before.
All right, so this is hot peas and butter.
All right.
You hide a belt. It's
whoa. I'm done already.
It sounds wild.
Yo, that shit sounds crazy.
Hide a belt. And then everybody looks for the belt.
Right.
And whoever finds the belt, if they catch you, they beat you.
Yo, my mom would be the reigning champ. That shit sounds crazy. I've never played that game before in my life. You had a fucked up childhood, Rean. That shit is crazy. Nah, but
peas and butter.
Hot peas and butter. Yo, you played hot peas and butter with that nigga. You are going down. It is a wrap for you. You shoot up on it a mosque.
Why is it called hot peas and butter?
Yeah,
I don't
why is it?
niggas made it up.
That shit sounds crazy. Yo, remember Manhunt? Like that shit was actually trying to find niggas and fuck them up. Like that's a game of whoever gets found first gets jumped. Like that shit is crazy. And there's a whole bunch
See,
of
so
niggas
it's
out
like
here.
hot peas. See,
So yeah,
so you played hot peas and butter just without the belt.
nah. It's like, all right, because
Nah, I
what you keep
played
telling me.
Manhunt. Manhunt's fun though, because that's like you could be anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And the first thing it gets found, like then it turns into then it turns into a massacre, but not like that. But the thing I'm saying is, right? I don't understand why he had like you said, I don't understand why he had to do all that funny shit. It just seems like um a whole bunch, especially in today's society, a whole bunch of people is just trying to find reasons to um target a certain group of people always, and it always goes back to, oh, they would people would tease me. It's just mad soft motherfuckers out here. Like
Yeah.
you can't take a
I
joke, you
feel
can't
like
take bullying.
parents
Uh
need to get a little harder on their kids. Like before I even like met people, I remember like my family popping shit, like like if you can't pamper these kids like delicate little flowers. You gotta pop shit at home so that when they get outside, they know how
they
to
know how to
clap
take
back.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
like I've been, they told me I was adopted. They tell me I'm white. Like before I even met other people, I was
Uh-huh.
already being told I'm white, I'm adopted. Like I was ready.
Right. Yeah, you was ready for the bullshit. So when you got to elementary school, all that shit, no matter what these kids said, you already heard the words from it from people that love you the most. So it's like you can't say
Exactly.
nothing.
And my parents wasn't like, especially my father, West Indian people, like they not certain shit
Oh
that
yeah.
American people are sensitive to, they don't have no type of time for. So like I can remember like maybe even one time trying to be upset about some shit and my parents shut it down real quick. Like I'm a hairy motherfucker. I remember like dumb young, I was like, Mommy, we gotta shave my legs because they told me I was hairy. My mother looked dead in my face and was like, you a little girl, you not shaving, and you are hairy. Like, they ain't lying.
Yo, I love that shit. I think I was one of those kids that call you a little hairy motherfucker. I remember that shit. But we ain't gonna get into that shit. Yeah, damn, she ain't laughed. That shit hurt. My bad. You good? Rean, you alright? Shit. Wait, is she still here? Oh, there we go.
I don't know what happened.
You saw her crying a little bit. I hit a nerve. It's all good though. Yo, I'm always gonna bring this shit up, but I don't think I brought this shit up yet on the podcast. I remember when we were in 5th grade when DX was out. You always I always tell you this story. You said this never happened, but I'm adamant this shit happened. We was in 5th grade and I did the DX suck it shit to you. I remember this shit. Then you snitched and I got detention for like a month. I got detention for like a week. You remember that shit? I remember that
You
shit.
always say that. I don't remember it, but you
That shit
probably
scarred me.
caught me on a bad day, and I was like, "Yo, fuck."
I did the DX sucking shit to her. You remember this shit where you do the X shit around your pelvic area? And she dead
I
ran and
still do
told
that today.
you still do that shit, right? Yo, she dead ran as soon as I did that shit. Yo, the same day. Yo, I get a old call from the assistant principal like, is Anthony Davis there? I'm like, shit. You can't be sitting. I had to have like a fucking counseling session and shit. Like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with you.
Well, damn,
Like,
snitch nine.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, Rean's a new snitch nine. Like, yo, don't free her though. It's a wrap. It's because I called you Harry, huh? She's like, oh, look, get this nigga back. Definitely, 100% get this nigga back. Man, that shit is crazy. But yeah, like back in the day, all of us could take we do the dozens type of shit, right? Like we could take shit that we be roasting niggas back in the day. Nowadays,
Exactly.
nowadays like I guess you have to know the right person to roast nowadays. Because if you roast somebody, then they gonna come back, not even shoot you, but they gonna go shoot someone else. Like that shit's crazy. Or shoot up the
Exactly. Or
school.
shoot themselves.
Yeah, shoot themselves and jump in front
Yo,
of a
you know
train
what's
or
crazy? I
whatever.
was thinking about that today. I was like,
You was thinking about
never.
shooting yourself? Please don't.
No, no, no. Like I
Oh,
actually the opposite. Like I was thinking about never once in any of my lowest moments have I thought about hurting myself. Like whenever I've been that upset, like I've never been like, I'ma kill me. I'm like, yo, I'ma kill this
yeah, I'm gonna kill this
motherfucker.
nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna get this nigga jumped or something. Like, yo, I gotta call my peoples. I know what you're talking about. I've never thought about hurting myself.
Levels of self-preservation are way too high.
That's a fact. Like me hurting myself, what's that gonna do to the other motherfucker? Like that's
Exactly.
like, nah, I want the
Like
other nigga to suffer.
let them win.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
This
be the
motherfucker have a
bitch
party
that's
and
like
shit.
150 years old, not dead to piss you off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm still breathing. I'm still stealing your air, nigga. Fuck you think? Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna let you win, dirty nigga. Speaking about, speaking about dirty niggas, y'all hear about Daniel Caesar, right? And all the coon shit that he doing.
No,
I
Kevin.
did.
You heard
Yep.
about that shit, right, Kev?
First, y'all got to tell me who that is.
Nah, of course.
I ain't know until a week ago who that was. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Word. I got put on by a podcast. We ain't gonna say the names and shit, but I got put on by a podcast, right? To the nigga Daniel Caesar. He makes good music. Well, I'm not gonna say good music. He makes two good songs that I like, that I not, right? Because I'm not really an R&B type nigga or whatever. So especially his type of R&B. But so basically his cool shit, what I'm talking about is there's this girl called Yes Jules, right? And she did some flagrant shit, I think like a week and a half ago where she always does flagrant
Nah,
shit, right?
she's been
Yeah, she's
doing
been
foul
doing
shit
it.
forever.
She's been doing foul shit. But the newest foul shit is basically she went on this other podcast with Murder Mook, and she's doubling down on every bad thing that she said about black women, and the shirt shit that she had before, where she was gonna wear, she's number one, she's white, and she was gonna wear a shirt that says niggas lie a lot, right? And she got flamed by Black Twitter, flamed by IG and shit like that. Then she came back and did a freestyle basically saying, oh, y'all are mad because I'm white with a fat ass, but y'all are black and y'all don't do nothing to help y'all people and shit like that. And there's a whole lot of cool niggas out here that are backing what she's saying. And Daniel
Oh,
Caesar was one of them. He went on live basically saying, oh, white people have the right to say whatever they want. And if you got a problem with that, that's your problem. Y'all should stop being so sensitive and blah, 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 blah. Basically what he's saying. High level coonery, right?
I'm
So
be.
go ahead.
I don't know. See, like I don't know if I'm necessarily against what he said, but where he said it. And now maybe I'm about to be a 100% hypocrite in what I'm
Right.
about to say,
You
but
are.
I'm gonna stick with it. And if that's what I gotta be this time, that's what I'm gonna be.
All right.
Certain shit black people can't say in front of fucking white people, even if it's fucking true. That's some shit. Now, like everyone, not just white people, he's right. Everyone does have the right to say what they feel like, but to call black people
That don't
sensitive if
that
we're
don't mean they
being
exempt from an asshole.
down.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like, and even if you do feel that way, my nigga, you don't fucking, like, there's a code and you broke it. It's certain shit you don't say in front of quote unquote them.
That's true.
That's house talk. You say that shit in front of your
front of your
people
niggas.
in the house.
Exactly. That's a fact. You don't go on Instagram Live and say shit like, "Oh well, blah 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 blah." They have the right, because that's gonna make them feel like, "All right, so this is a black." Like all of them are gonna go back to this nigga being like, "Well, we can say it because this guy said he can because he's king nigger." Exactly. Like, fuck out of here. Plus, he's not even from America, by the way. He's from Canada, so he does not have any idea what the black struggle
Oh yeah,
of Americans are.
the dynamic is different.
Well, I don't know if it's different, honestly, because I've never lived in Canada.
I don't believe I'm not gonna act like I'm sure black Canadians aren't treated. I don't know, but I don't think it's the same to be a black Canadian as it is to be a black American.
That's true.
I don't know, but I'm gonna take a wild guess.
That's a fact.
Because let's be for real, that's where the fuck we was running to. So there's already from the beginning a different mentality towards us up there than there is down here.
Facts, facts. But even if it is like, all right, even if the dynamic is similar to what the dynamic is here, he still ain't got no right to talk about. You know, if we feel like there's a problem with someone in our nation's doing right, even if it's white, black, Spanish, it don't even matter. I feel like he don't even got the right to even talk about to even touch about that
Oh,
situation.
because he's a Canadian.
He's a Canadian. You feel me? Like, don't tell us how to quote unquote police our white people over here. Like, yo, if we feel like she shouldn't be talking about something as a white American, you can't tell us to feel a certain type of way. You feel me? That's how I'm feeling about that shit. Now, do I think that he's wrong for saying what he said? Um, you can't tell someone how to feel. You feel me? Like you can't tell someone, I you like if I punch someone in the face just because they pushed me, you can't tell me that I was wrong for punching them in the face. I reacted how I feel like was I'm entitled to react. I feel like I can react this way. So if I feel like I need to talk to this little bitch, yes, Jules, or say some shit like, nah, you ain't got no right to talk to black women like that, then who the fuck are you to tell me, like, even as a black person, I don't care if you're a black person in America, who you to tell me how to feel about a certain type of situation? And it's not about I feel like it's not about me being too sensitive. Black people in America, even black people all over the world, because racism is global. Let's not get that misconstrued. Racism is a global ideology. Like black people all over the world is playing defense. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if we out here playing defense and this motherfucker's being offensive, then of course you feel me? Of course that we gotta move a certain type of way. We gotta say something. We gotta stand up for black women. We gotta stand up for black people, depending on what she's talking about. You feel me? So this
And
nigga got
nobody
nothing to
else
talk
is.
about. Yeah, exactly. No one else is. So of course Black
Except for
Man is
your
supposed to.
handful full of white people that understand their white privilege and use it for the better. But if
Yup.
we want to be honest, there's less of them than there are, you know.
Exactly.
Shout out to my
And
stepmother. She's one.
there you go. Shout out to your stepmoms. You already know how that is. But yeah, Kev, how you feel about all this?
Yo, it's simple. If you ain't with us, you against us.
That's a
And
fact.
from his tone and what he was saying, like he sounded like he was against us.
Yup. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And his little arrogant piece of shit, he's like, "Oh, y'all can try to cancel me. Y'all ain't gonna cancel me. Y'all can't cancel me. So I'm gonna say what I want." So it already seems like he don't even respect us. He don't even respect black
Mm.
people because it's like I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna continue to say what I want, and y'all niggas not gonna do anything. Y'all
Yo,
don't give a
I
fuck.
yo,
think
fam, I
Dave
literally,
Chappelle needs to call a racial draft again.
That's a
yo,
fact.
it's funny that you say that because I literally only found out about this nigga because I seen a clip of Dave Chappelle calling him gay.
Yup.
I ain't know who he
Yup.
was.
Yo, Dave Chappelle. I need Dave Chappelle to come back. Yo, everything he said is be true and right. We
That is a
need the
fact.
racial draft, and we just need gonna give this nigga away.
If you just look at this nigga, like he just looks like, I'm not even gonna say it, but he looks the part. You feel me? I'm not gonna say every nigga with their hair short and blonde hair, whatnot, but it's just like his mannerisms, how he speak, and like, it just seems like it. He's just too comfortable in that mode, it seemed like to me. I'm not with the nigga. I didn't even listen to him like that. I listened to like two of his songs, which was, they were good songs, but I'm not checking for him. He's already been canceled. In my he wasn't on to be canceled for me. So you feel me? So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna check. I'm
I
definitely
have
not gonna
no
check for
idea who he is.
I'm definitely not gonna check for his shit. I mean, who the fuck is he to say y'all niggas can't cancel me? He not popping like that. Period. Like he's just a little bit too arrogant for me. I'm not with the shits with this nigga. He can stay where he at. I'm not. I'm good. I'm good
Anybody
off.
can be canceled, nigga. Look who's been canceled already, nigga.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Niggas has been canceled. I
N-
mean, it's
nigga
not.
made a song. Nigga made a
Yo,
song telling us all we could fly.
And that nigga
And
done.
that nigga out of here.
He's
I was
definitely
about to
out of
say,
here.
can we not forget what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule? Like, can we not act like you couldn't turn the radio on and not hear Ja Rule? 50 Cent was out for a day and that nigga was done.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Anyone
fact.
can be canceled.
All we need is Bryson Tiller to come on with a diss track towards this nigga, and it's a rap. Like Bryson, Weekend, it's a fucking rap. We'll never hear Daniel Caesar's corny ass nigga again. Fuck that nigga. He can
I
go
never even heard his
cancel.
music
And for
still
the
to this
people
day.
who never heard it in the first place, they never will.
I'm gonna tell you the
Yeah,
truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This nigga's not even on the radio waves. Like I've never heard his songs on the radio at all in life, and this is not gonna help.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. You've had to say his name 2 or 3 times. I still don't fucking know that shit.
That's a fact. So at the end of the day, I'm done. I'm done with this topic with this stupid ass nigga. Like I ain't sensitive or anything like that, but I can feel how I want to feel, and if I feel offended by a white person, trying to use the N word, a white person saying this and that about black people and black women and blah, blah, then I feel the type of way. If you don't feel the type of way, then that says something about you. Don't say nothing about me.
And I feel like any black people that still are sensitive fucking have the right to be.
Exactly. You have a right to be sensitive, and ain't no one call you out about that shit. Fuck it. It's a wrap. So fuck that nigga. Anyways, so growing up, did y'all used to watch what's that show? All in
Full
the
House.
Family Matters,
Full
Full House?
House.
Yeah, whatever. I said All in the Family.
Damn, nigga.
I said Family Matters too. I always get them confused.
I don't
Not
know how
because
Yo,
not
but
because the white
one
it's
of the
the
black
same.
families.
So first of all, I'm gonna tell you this.
right.
Listen to the theme song to Full House and Family Matters. It's the exact same beat, except the black version is spiffied up a little bit. They
Got some
jazz
soul
it up.
to it.
Yo, I swear to God, it's the same song, but the black one got
Nah, it's the
soul.
same song. It's the same song, but they put the soul into it.
Yo, I
Yeah,
need,
TV.
I'm about to listen to that shit after the pod. I swear. Yo, that shit is crazy. But
Yeah,
so basically, Lori, right? That's Uncle. What was that? Uncle. No, that's
Uncle
Aunt Becky.
Jesse's
Yeah,
wife.
Uncle Jesse's wife. Have mercy
She
and
played
everything.
Rebecca. That was her name in the show.
I'm Becky.
Yeah, Aunt Becky. That's right. So in real life, she tried to put her daughter through USC by bribes. Apparently, she's not intelligent enough to get into the fucking college. So you know what Aunt Becky did? She was like, "Yo, I got this cake. Y'all need some cake." The school was like, "Yeah, we need some cake, right?" And then apparently she got caught giving the cake away, and now the school's like, "Nah, the cake's too hot. We don't need y'all cake no more." So then she got kicked out, right? So how do y'all feel about that shit? Is that like white privilege or is that rich privilege?
Both.
Yeah, I don't think it's like generalized. Well, I mean, I
I'm gonna
think it's
say both
generalized.
because most of the people that are rich enough to do what she did are white.
That's probably true. That's probably true. But I ain't gonna lie. I actually thought this was happening before. Like I'm pretty sure this happens
Yeah,
all the
yeah. Nah,
time.
it was
This
happening.
is
It was
no.
happening for a while before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest. My freshman year of college,
Uh huh.
I was in a private school. I went to Iona College my first year of college,
Okay.
and sitting in my sociology class, I hear somebody speaking. And the first thing I thought when she finished speaking was, which building did your parents buy? She was one of the dumbest people I've ever heard speak in my life. And I have no idea how she got there. And nobody will ever convince me otherwise than her parents threw money at people because she was not smart at all.
Mm. See that? All right, that brings up an interesting topic that I just came up with in my head, right? So how is this different, right? I'm gonna play white devil's advocate just a little bit, right? How's this different than A1 black college athletes that aren't the most intelligent just skating through just because they bring in so much revenue to the school? You feel me? Like how is this different? How's a white parent bribing the school for their kid to get in different than an A1 college I'm not even gonna say black, just an A1 college athlete, like let's just say Zion, right? I'm not sure if he's smart or not. I'm not sure about his grades. But if he doesn't attend class or if he doesn't do so well on a test, how's that different than, a teacher raising the score up just so because the dean says, "Hey, yo, Zion's bringing in $500,000 a
I'm gonna
year
tell you
in ticket
why.
sales."
Because the school gets more off of them than they get off of the school.
Hmm. So that's the difference.
So like those athletes and the ones you're talking about, like they're making millions of dollars for the school. They're not making any money for themselves. And their education is suffering because if they're not in class, it's not because they didn't want to be. It's
Uh-huh.
because them coaches is like, nigga, you better be in the gym. Fuck science. And let the niggas hurt something. They're
Uh-huh.
gonna toss them to the side.
Right.
Now they can't go to school, more because they was only there for a scholarship. You think the school is going to be like, well, you've made more than the tuition ever would be, so you can finish and graduate. No, they're going to be like, fuck you, find a bigger, blacker nigga, put him on the court and work him to death.
That's true. So basically,
So I don't think it's fully the same. No.
Okay. All right. Because all right. So what you're saying is basically the Zion type nigga being in school is completely contingent on him performing on the field or on the court.
Exactly.
As
The
soon as he
second
breaks
he's
his
not valuable to them, he's gone.
got you. And the what
Yeah.
and Aunt Becky's daughter, she's in there regardless because her parents got bread. It don't matter. She even said on IG or whatever that she doesn't like. She just wants to go to USC to party and smoke weed or whatever for the
And
experience.
let's look at the ripple effect to that. So what happens now is you're putting a child who's not smart and disinterested in learning anything in a school because her parents can throw money at the school. And let's say how many kids apply to that school? Hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe.
Right.
And how many children that bust their ass their entire school career and deserve to be there had to open a rejection letter so she can open an acceptance letter. Then let's say, so now, and that's one domino effect it causes. The next domino effect it causes.
More?
Say, yeah, because let's say she's not the only one. These are lots of people that are getting into school like this. Because let's be real,
did that shit?
President really earned his way in college. He could have went to. So now you have people getting degrees who are not intelligent, disinterested in anything from prestigious schools and going on to becoming your doctor, your lawyer, your whatever. So now you have someone who's not that smart in a position of great importance and they're out here fucking shit up. Like, do you really want a doctor who's only a doctor because his whole family was doctors? That's not really the best doctor.
Yo, I think that's my doctor.
That's like crazy. But sadly, Tony, that's a lot of people's doctor, and a lot of people's teacher, and a lot of people's everything. And it's like people out here just dropping the ball and not really knowing shit or good at shit, and somebody got to clean up their mess all the time because their parents had money, because their parents had money, because their parents had money, because slaves built America. Sorry, I've been drinking tequila.
We gotta cut this topic short because the sage is gonna fuck us up. You talking? Yeah, like you talking all that shit. Yo, I bet you a sage is listening to this shit right now. Yo, like Pop, they're on to us. It is a wrap. I see a sage every time I fucking drive on that highway. Stop it. Nah, but you're absolutely right though, cause it's fucking crazy out here, and I don't know what's going on with the situation, but also what the fuck, William H. Macy's wife also did the shit. If y'all don't know who William H. Macy is, it's all right because a lot of people don't. He's actually the star of Shameless. I love that fucking show. He's the drunk guy in Shameless. Yeah, his wife along with Aunt Becky, might be going to jail for a long time because of this shit. I don't know how deep it runs, but they apparently are going to be the poster people for get your kids into college the right way.
Dog, it was mad extensive. This whole operation was mad extensive. Like,
Word,
Do you
yeah, that should go
feel
deeper.
like they should like go back and like start retracting degrees?
Retracting the. What about the people who actually earned it, even though they got bribed in? What if they earned it?
I'm more than sure that if you got bribed in, you didn't earn it. Because if you were worthy of earning it, you wouldn't have had to be bribed in.
What if you did well in college? What if you did shit in high school, got bribed in, and then you got great GPA all throughout college?
I'm sure there's less of them than there are.
Yeah, I mean they probably are, but I'm just trying to play devil's advocate over here. But yeah. So Kev, how you feel about all that shit?
yeah, I was just saying, like, it was very extensive. Like, I was reading something and it said, a soccer coach,
A soccer coach.
yeah, a soccer coach asked for $450,000 in exchange for helping some guy's daughter get admission to Yale.
Wow, that's crazy because Yale soccer's probably trash.
Yo, it was a lot of shit going on. Like starting from high school. Like the people involved would encourage the children's family to like fake schedule vacations or whatever around the SAT time so they can reschedule the SAT to an area that was controlled.
That's crazy.
Sometimes they had other people taking the SAT for them.
That's crazy.
They would encourage. They would have these like controlled testing centers where cheating was encouraged, and there was a dude who was like paid. I think it said like $10,000
to take the SAT
per test. Yeah.
Oh, per test?
Really confusing to me.
What's up?
These people have so much money, and I'm hearing numbers like 450,000, 10,000. Like, are these the dumbest coaches and test takers on earth? Like, yo, first of all, don't even hit my phone with under $1.5 million. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like I'm not condoning doing bad shit, but I feel like if you're gonna do bad shit, you gotta go hard or go home. Like, I need the type of money that when this type of shit starts unraveling, before they can even arrest me, I'm on the plane. I'm in like a island where there's no what's that called? Where they can't send you back. Yeah. Like,
but listen,
out of here. If I'm breaking laws, I'm making enough money that I can afford to run from them laws.
This is per person, though.
But yeah, still, exactly. But you still, if it was per person
indictment.
I'm still saying per person, you still not talking to me for less than $1.5 million.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
having a conversation.
But listen, I'm pretty sure there's a market for this shit. So if you got the soccer coach doing that shit, you bet your ass a basketball coach is probably underbowling the nigga.
This nigga asked for $450,000 for one person.
See? Yeah. If the soccer coach said 1.4 million, like I said, the football coach is gonna be like, yo, he asked for this, I'll do it for 1 million. And then you got the fucking badminton coach like, yo, I'll do it for 7.5. So you gotta it's a market for this shit, I'm sure. You feel me? Yo, they got a whole black market for some for some shit like that. Trust me. Each school too.
Like I said, it was very extensive.
You know what else I don't understand about these parents? If you're spending that much money to send your dumb kid to college where they're not going to learn anything and don't care about learning anything, why don't you use that same money, figure out what they like, and figure out how they can make money off of that and invest into that?
invest into a business so they can run it into the ground. You absolutely right, Rean. You got the key.
No, because if it's something they like and you appoint the right CEOs and whatnot, the business won't get run into the ground.
You right, because that Lori Loughlin bitch's daughter apparently only liked partying and going to football games. So just invest in a business where she can party and go to football games all the
Her
time. And
daughter was making money. She was an influencer on what, Instagram or some shit. She
Oh,
was
influence these
already.
nuts.
She went to the Fire Festival Fest. I'm pretty sure. Stuck on that island in Jamaica and shit. Talking about they only giving us cheese and
Bologna
crackers.
sandwiches.
Right? She
Yo, they gave
was
these
100%
niggas bologna.
there. That shit was crazy. Yo, we should talk about that shit at another time. But moving on to this shit, let's talk about what happened with Jay-Z and Tamara Mowry. Apparently, Tamara said that Jay-Z was flirting with her, and of course the Beehive got on her ass. So so yeah, someone tell me a little bit more about that story. Rean, if you could.
Well, I don't think it was that he was flirting with her. It was more she was just, talking about a time she met him back in the day, and the Beehive went fucking nuts. Like,
back in the day, was she still on Sister Sister?
I don't know. I think it said she was like 20 something. She was young.
All right, I got you. Number one, she's not even the hot one, because Tia was definitely the hot Maori. I don't know what it is. It was like her face is a little bit different. Tamara had the mole on her face. She got the long hair. So it was like everyone had their preference, and everyone wanted Tia. I'm 150% sure. So Tamara, she got to go sit down somewhere with that accusation. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z thought he was looking at Tia. But fucking yo, these fans are fucking nuts. Like you say one thing about these celebrities, and these fans is ready to go, right? The Barbs is just like that, right? Cardi got her little situation. I think they call Bronx hood rat bitches. So you say one thing about.
Nah, we're not gonna do that to the Bronx, nigga.
Yeah, you're right. I got a lot of Bronx.
Oh yeah, Kev from the Bronx.
Yeah, you right. Yo, Kev, you a Bob?
Nah, I don't like Nicki Minaj. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, she's trash. I mean, who does? But yeah, Rihanna got the Navy. Yo, how did she even get that name though? Like, how did her fans even get the Navy? That's dope though. But
probably because she was in that movie. What was that movie?
Battleship.
Yeah, was that about the Navy?
I don't know. It was about that board game.
I was gonna say why, because she got you on a boat.
Probably, I don't know. She had that song Umbrella. They should be called like Raindrops or something. That should be dope. That shit's hard.
Nah, we good.
Raindrops.
Yeah, Raindrops.
I mean they good.
Song. I mean, that's her most favorite song. But anyway, how we feel about super stands basically.
These niggas be wildin'.
Yeah, the stands.
Say that again.
How we feel about stands? Because we call them stands because of Eminem's song, which is the original overly obsessive.
Oh yes, fan. Yes. Right. The stands all need to see someone, and to some degree, and I say that to some degree, because at the end of the day, people are grown and they need to control themselves. But I feel like if you're someone who has stands and know you have stands, sometimes, you know what? I know it's hard out there when you feel your ego growing and they all out here sucking you off. But check your stands. Like, they out here because they love you and they'll do whatever the fuck you say. So sometimes, just tell them to chill the fuck out, because it's not that it's your responsibility.
It is.
But it isn't. Like, it's weird. It's like that weird gray area. It is, but it isn't. Like, you kind of need to check them because you're who they're doing it for. So by default, you kind of get dragged into it whether you wanted to or not.
That's true. It also I feel like it depends on the person you are as a celebrity, right? Because, like, for instance, Nicki Minaj, right? She be trying to like sick her fans on people.
That's
Like,
a fact.
like that shit is crazy. Like, how you gonna tell? Because I remember, I forgot the situation, but she put out someone's picture and shit like that. Like, yo, this is the person that was
Oh,
talking shit about me.
it was a girl that said something about her
Oh yeah, on
music, like
BET,
her music hasn't been the same or some shit like that. She put her
was
picture
it?
out, her name and shit like that.
Yeah.
Nicki
Oh no,
Minaj is trash. Like fuck out of
I
here.
remember I remember the situation where Cardi. It was a situation where Cardi just won a Grammy, and then BET did the shit where it's like it was the editor, right? The who said something, who put out a
Oh, a
headline like,
tweet. It was like a
yeah,
tweet.
the tweet like,
Oh
oh, Nicki
yes, I
Minaj
Something
remember
gets
about her
dragged. Yeah,
that.
hair, right?
yeah, Nicki Minaj gets dragged after Cardi won the Grammy and shit, and Nicki
Nah,
Minaj was
Mhm.
that
it
shit
was
was
like
more.
that, right?
It was more explicit than that. Like,
Was it?
like she got dragged by her weave or some shit, or
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
some shit
exactly.
like that.
And then Nicki Minaj was like, "Oh, word, this is her name and her address," and I'll tell. She didn't do all that, but like, here's a picture and her name and shit like that.
She,
And the girl got fired, and then like she's like, "You shouldn't do that. Like, if you know
yo,
you
every
Now
working
time
so
I,
hard for."
every
like
time,
I really feel like she should like shit like that. You should be like arrested. That's on some level. Like that's like inciting a
Inside
riot.
and right, yup,
yo,
yup.
fam, every time I read her fucking tweets or whatever, like, for some reason in my head, I read it in that dumbass voice she be talking in.
Oh God, I don't know what voice you talking about 'cause I
Listen,
don't listen to
That
that bitch.
dumbass voice she be doing.
That shit is trash. She's trash. She's been
I ain't gonna
trash.
do it.
And like, nah, don't do that.
I
Please
ain't.
don't do that shit on this medium right
money
here.
do
I
not
ain't.
make you less of a bird.
That's a fact.
Just a
But
peacock.
it's sad. Yeah, that's a flashy ass bird. But it's sad because she's like almost 40 and she still does the little baby shit and the doll voice and like, yo, come on, like you're like
That she thinks that shit is cute. Listen,
it's not cute.
when you're craving that much, everything that you look at her is a scream for attention and love. So it
You see,
don't
she
matter
blood
how
now.
old
She
you
blood
are.
now.
She blood now because her boyfriend like raped a kid or something like that. Like how did I want to understand how she blood now?
You see the picture of her throwing up the bees with the red on and shit. She blood.
Oh my god, I just
Oh God.
I hope
Like
the
I
real blood
said,
rest in peace.
everything for love and attention. You a grown ass woman with mad money. Now you join a gang. Like, can we be for real? How dumb does that sound?
That shit is
Niggas
dumb
join
as fuck.
gangs as adults every day, b.
Yeah, but not with because they have fucking money because they need it.
Yo, like how you 36 years old getting
That's
jumped
some
in?
lonely
Like
shit.
like you ain't gonna be 36 years old getting jumped in the middle of fucking Rucker Park. Like that shit like come on now, you got a pension, fam. Like that shit's crazy. Like you should be jumped into some like boardroom like that. It's just wild out here.
Exactly.
Like shit, like shit's fucking wild out here, dog. Like like you should like rep your like career. Like fuck you doing, fam. Shit is nuts out here, man. Shit is spooky out here. Don't listen to Nicki Minaj. She's trash, and everything she puts out is trash. And I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
if she
fuck
listen.
her
That's it, man.
and Roman. Fuck both
That,
of them.
that's what that nigga name is, Roman.
Shit, I don't even know who it is. I know she be saying Roman.
Yo, remember that nigga Roman from like elementary school? What happened to that nigga?
Yo, we
I got
have
him
the
on my
same
Facebook.
birthday first.
You got him on your Facebook? Yo, shout out to
Yeah.
Roman. Like, I hope Roman is listening right now. And like, yo, let's tag Roman on this shit. That shit is crazy. Yo, and the crazy part, like he didn't even spell it right. Like it was like ROH. Like yo, my nigga, like H. Come on, son, we ain't gonna let you get the H off.
First of all, how you gonna say he don't spell it right? None of us spell our names. Our parents do.
Yeah, you right, but all right. Well, I'm not getting into that. Like I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop before it goes somewhere else. Shout out to Roman. All right, Roman. Shout out to that nigga. Yo, like and subscribe, Roman, and like share, cause like all your friends and family needs to know what's going on with your name. But I hope you're doing well too. By the way. So, anyways,
That's enough of this segment of
yeah,
bringing up
that's
people
enough.
from 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yo, at the end of each by the end of each podcast, what we like to do on this podcast is bring up some relationship shit just because it's fun to hear about everyone's fuck ups, right? So apparently, people get into relationships and get around other people's friends and start acting different, right? Or get around what is it? I can't read.
It's basically like, you know how you got your friends, right? That you
Right.
cool with, and then your friends got their other friends. They get around their other friends, and then it's like they ain't the
A whole
same
different
person
person.
no more.
What do you mean by other friends? I'm
So it's like,
confused.
You got your
group
friends,
A.
but your friends got their other friends that might not necessarily be your friends. Like, you don't know them. Everybody got two groups of people. Like, they got their friends, and then they got their other friends.
Right.
They might be like from work or from school or whatever.
Oh, you mean like your high school friends and then your college friends and then your work friends and your home friends, like that, you mean?
It's your friends, other friends.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. So like
Yeah, I thought he meant something
one
else.
of my homegirls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant people who get into relationships and start acting different.
Nah,
Like
it's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. They get in a relationship and act different, or they get around their other friends and different, and that start acting different.
All right, I got you.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Wow, we're gonna really do this on the air.
Yeah, hell yeah. We are definitely on the air, and it's not getting edited out. Fuck that shit. We gonna get to the bottom of this topic. But all right, so
Just show what that was. First of all, Kevin, a perfect example of when you communicate appropriately that things get worked out.
we were talking about that.
I don't know what the fuck are you talking
No,
about.
Right.
That what we did was an example of good communication. At first, we didn't know what was going on.
Oh, was it?
Asked questions, and we got to the bottom of it.
We could have did that before.
I know, but I like getting to the bottom of things on the air because now, like, the viewers listen, like, you know, now they learn. You know, hugs. They're hugging their friends now just because of us. Fuck that shit. You know, we bring people together. But all right. So basically, what you're saying is people who start acting different around other people.
Yeah,
all right.
Basically.
All right, I got you. How do I feel about that shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
See. Oh yeah, you're right. Why am I asking you? Let me see. I feel like I do that shit. Like I act different, like with one group. Like I can talk about shit with one group of people, then I can talk about shit that make certain type of jokes with one group of people, and then I can't make jokes with this other group of people. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna make rape jokes with my friends at work. Like,
but I'm talking about the people who just act like a completely different person. It's like, damn, nigga, like you
like,
still
you
my friend? Like, who is this nigga? Or the people who get in relationships start acting brand new, like, oh, you don't know it.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I feel
like, all right, heard you.
I feel like that's more different. Cause like, well, sometimes there's reasons people act different. Like if me personally, if I'm acting different, there's probably a reason. Like maybe you did some shit that completely turned me off. And now I'm trying to figure out if I really like you or not still.
But I'm talking about like besides all that, like let's say you in a relationship, like are you gonna not speak to your friends because you got a man? Like your male friends?
I feel you on that shit.
I feel like when that happens, people are in abusive relationships.
I feel like that is kind of toxic a little bit. Like I feel like you should be able to talk to whoever the fuck you want to talk to if it's if it's respectful toward the relationship. You feel me? Number one, you shouldn't be talking to anyone that was going to disrespect your relationship. That's number one.
Facts.
You feel me? But number two, I feel like you should be able to. All right, if you only have a certain amount of time to allocate towards your social situations, of course, if you get into a relationship, that's gonna take up some time. But then, if you have friends and shit like that, I feel like they should be able to be like, oh, he got a girl now. He's not flanking on us all the time. He's just kind of like, we got into a new relationship. But also your girl or your nigga should be able to be like, oh, he got friends and, oh, he's gonna go out tonight. I'm not gonna go crazy because he's going out tonight. He's not able to see me this week or something like that. You feel me? It's all like a balancing act, I feel. And people get so like preoccupied with with females or with niggas, they just forget about everything else, and then they just put everything into that relationship. And then once the relationship is there, they try to fall back
Yeah, like
like
with
on
my
their
friends at
friends.
with my
Yeah, like,
friends
oh, with
at.
my friends, so I need y'all. This is a hard relate. Like, nah, nigga, like, yo, go find someone else. You feel me? Like, I try to call you to come out for fucking 4 or 5 months, and you always flake on me. Not even you saying you can't come out. You just flake on me because Rebecca wants to come, like, wants some dick or something. Like, nah.
Or you just
Yeah.
completely act different, like you ain't turning calls no more. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's like
Yeah.
we ain't even friends type shit.
Yeah, like I don't even know who you are anymore. Like we used to go out we used to talk wild shit, and now because you got a girl, it's a different type of situation. Yeah, I don't like that. That shit is whack. I'm not gonna say I don't understand that because I used to be like that too. But being like that, I know, I know the symptoms of it. And that shit ain't
Yeah, that's
good.
a fact. I used to be like that when I was younger too, but as I got older, I'm like, man, fuck out of here. Like, I ain't losing my friends that I knew way before some girl. Like, fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
exactly. Because at the end of the day, we be getting into relationships or we get into situationships, and like none of them shits are there no more. But your friends, the people who you fuck with or who you used to fuck with before the situation is still there. They always gonna be there if there's no type of fallout. So you should be able to put your friends before the relationship, your friends before the person that you with. You feel me? I mean, that's how I feel. 'Cause I used to
I
put
mean,
the
not necessarily before, but
uh
it should definitely be like a balance. Like,
Yeah, it should be a balance. Maybe before is not the right word to say with the shit, but it should be a certain type of balance. You feel me? Or bring your girl out with if it's not a guy's night or if it's not a girl's night, bring your man out or whatever. Y'all all can intermingle together and learn about each other. You got to see how he or she reacts with the people that you call your friends, type of shit. So yeah, people just gotta be more cognizant about uh, that type of situation because that's very important. How you feel about it, Rean?
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right, that's what's up. Thanks
that
for the
means I
input.
didn't hear nothing you said.
Yeah, right.
No, I was listening to you, but I was also thinking about something else. I'm a.
You
All
think
right.
about your
Shit.
other friends, huh?
Yeah, right. Oh man, she get on the
No,
podcast, so acting different.
I'm sorry. So, like, no, I'm not gonna say
You not gonna say it?
it.
Oh, you got secrets. That's crazy. That's a good segue to the next and final topic of the night. Secrets, right? Is it okay to just tell one person if you are confided in? What? It's okay to just tell one person some secrets. Okay, you tell multiple people. Or should you tell anyone your secrets?
What do you mean, your secrets or other
No,
people's
no,
secrets?
like,
What
all
you mean?
right.
Like other people's secrets, like pillow talk?
Yeah, so like the other day, like
Uh-huh.
I don't know what made, okay, actually I do know what made me think about it. So like somebody I know said to me the other day, she was like, just pretty much expressing her gratitude in the fact that I have been confidential in certain
Uh-huh.
things she has shared with me. And I was, telling her, like, yeah, I'm not like with that shit. Like, if somebody tells me some shit, like, even if you don't be like, don't tell nobody, most likely I'm not gonna tell nobody because why
Right.
am I just running around telling your business? But
Yeah.
especially if you make it clear, like, yo, like, I really don't want nobody to know this. I will never say anything. Like when I die, there's a lot of shit that's gonna die with me. But
Facts.
like she was saying that to me, and when she said it to me, it like made me have a like almost like a flashback because I remember someone who was a friend of mine one time saying to me like, "Oh yeah, like um I
That's a crazy
tell.
thing to say to someone.
She was, she was like, she was like, I tell my sister everything. And I was like, what do you mean everything? She was like everything. She was like, like, cause like, even if someone tells you a secret, you gotta tell at least one person. Yo, when I tell you how deep that fucked up my psychology, because now I'm thinking to you, right? Like, yo, this is one of my
Now I
best
can't
friends.
tell you shit.
Yo, I swear to God, I was like, yo, how much of the shit I told you did you tell your sister? And then I'm like, yo, does she think like you? Because if she thinks like you, that
Now
means
she
you
telling
told her,
people.
and she has at least one person she has to tell. And then I'm
Yup.
like, yo, how many people on earth
How deep
think
this rabbit
the
hole
way
go?
she thinks?
Yeah.
And like I kind of like it fucked me up for a minute because we was younger, but like when the woman said that to me, it made me rethink about that shit again. But then it made me think about something that happened to me recently where I had told somebody something, and I'm like, it made me think like, just because someone's like, I don't know, in a serious relationship or married or whatever, like, is that I don't think that's okay either, because when me and my kid's father lived together, he didn't tell me like his friend's personal business. I didn't tell him my friend. Like there's certain shit that I feel like even when you're with someone, like even if y'all share everything that's your business, not the people you know's business.
That's a fact.
Like is that okay? I thought I was just being
Nah,
weird.
I don't even share news.
Listen, bro. Well, I was with my ex, and she got mad that I didn't share secrets and shit, because she would share all her friends' secrets and shit like that with me, and she would get mad that I wasn't the type.
Is that?
I don't know, and I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, right? All right, when we broke up, she would be like the most pettiest person. She was like, she was like petty, super petty, to the fact where she would be like, "Oh, I'm queen petty," blah 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 blah, and she would like do like mad fucked up shit to me. I'm not gonna like go into it on air and everything, but it just came to the point where, and she used to tell me everything, right? So it just came to the point where I ain't really like, I couldn't do the type of shit that she was doing it to me, right? Like, cause she had some shit where she had access to shit that she could really like fuck shit up for me, right? And she started to like, get into that, right? So that I was like, and it came to a point where I was, me and her wasn't talking for a while. We were together for like 2 months, 3 months or whatever. I started dealing with someone else, and she would just, she was a sleuth with it, right? She was a detective, and she found out who the person was, and she was talking shit about her and texting her and like, DMing her and shit. Yeah, it was crazy. And even the other person I was talking to, she called my phone, and I was with the particular person I was talking to, and she came here she was out of town. She came here, she visited me, and she called me on the phone because she followed that person too. So when she was in New York, she saw that she was in New York because she followed the person. She's like saw the story and everything like that, right? She called
Oh
me.
wow.
Yeah, she called me and she's like, "Oh, you with this bitch?" and blah 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 blah. So the girl took the phone, right? She started talking, and they were jawing at each other. So it really, it was really detrimental to everything I was trying to do. Mind you, this is a girl that I haven't been with in months and everything. So what I did was, it was some like super petty shit, right? And I'm not proud of it. I took the information that she pillow talked with me back to the person she was like, talking to me about. You feel me? And it was her cousin, and apparently, like, it was some really, really, really detrimental shit, to the point where, like, it got throughout the family that, the shit happened, and
You know
they
what?
still don't talk to this day. So I don't do the shit because, number one, I listen. Besides that, I know a lot of secrets from a lot of people that I would never tell anybody. But that was the only time that I was ever been like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna open the vault up because I don't ever
But you
want to
know
talk to
what,
this bitch again.
Tony?
What's up?
In certain situations, she had it coming. She
She
had it
definitely had it coming.
coming.
She
She had
definitely had
it
it coming.
coming. Yes, she did.
She definitely had it coming. I mean, I don't like. I'm not. I regret doing it, but I don't because at the time I didn't ever want to speak to her again, and I knew this was the line to cross if I like there's no coming back. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just do this shit so I can't come back and she can't come back, and it's completely done because I've told her
Yo, you
several
gotta do
times.
what you gotta do sometimes. Like,
Exactly. I
she
told her
took you
several
there.
times. She took me there. Like I told her several times, like, yo, stop hitting me up, stop fuck with me, like, stop doing this. I'm not the nigga to fuck with, like, chill out. And she just, she thought I was like a game to play. And I told her, I'm hard, like it's hard mode now. Like, bitch, like fuck out my face with this
Pause.
dumb shit. Pause. Yeah, it's hard mode now. Pause. But yeah, if,
Yeah.
if from there on we like made up and everything, like we talked now and everything, but she was like, yo, that really fucked me up, and I was like, well, don't fuck with me, like you would be queen petty, like you would be queen petty type shit, I could be petty as fuck too. And she was like, oh, that was the wrong
Exactly.
thing. And she was
I
like,
was
oh,
gonna say, she didn't know you was a Scorpio.
oh, she didn't know because I never acted like the shit because I always benefited the doubt. I'm not, I was like, maybe she'll stop one day or maybe she'll I was
That's where she fucked up.
yeah, at that
You
time
certain
at that
shit you
time I
don't
was
do
like,
to
fuck it.
Scorpios.
Exactly.
Everybody listening, there's certain signs you fuck with. I'm gonna let you know today. Scorpios ain't one. Sometimes you need to let it go.
She ain't let the shit go for months. She let it
Capricorn
go
ain't
after
one
that shit.
either.
Yeah, nah. And I'm surprised because I know a lot of Scorpios. I'm surprised it went months that you
It definitely went
last.
months.
You must have a lot of other nice signs in your chart because all Scorpios I know would have been did some evil shit.
You know what it was? It's just the fact that I was like, I'm gonna keep giving her benefit of the doubt. Maybe she'll change. Maybe she'll like stop fucking with me. And she just never did. So I was like, you know what? Let me just burn this bridge real quick. I was fine. I was fine with it. She gave me the lighter, all that shit. We talk about the shit now, and and I don't really talk to her too much anymore, but she said, oh, you really fucked with, you really crossed the line. I was like, yeah, that was the point. Like I wanted to, like I really wanted to cross that shit because you
I was
crossed
listening to
me
how
on
many
some edge.
lines was crossed before you did.
Exactly. Exactly. But it is what it is with the shit. um anyway, anyone else got some closing words, shout outs, anything, like plugs?
Oh, shout out to my cousin Rena if she's listening. Congratulations, you look beautiful, and we can't wait to see the baby.
Yeah, we all can't wait. That sounded like some creep shit. My bad. I don't know her. Kev, you got any
Nah,
shout outs?
like
Uh-huh.
she should be in like some Guinness book of like, oh my God, are you really fucking pregnant? Like you gotta see her. She's about to like have a baby and she looks like, you know how bitches look like when you first be like, oh my God, you're pregnant. Like
Yeah.
she about to have the baby and she looks like she's like
She's like
five
two
months
months
pregnant.
in, 5 months in.
Yeah,
Word?
like she looks good. Like, and you could still kind of see her abs. Like, I'm telling you, this bitch is popping.
Damn, that baby about to come out 2 pounds. That's just crazy.
Nah.
Yo, I would like to send some prayers to the baby that your cousin's about to have. 'Cause that should sound crazy. You know? Damn, son. But Kev, you got any shout outs and shit you gotta do?
Shout out to us for being back, man. That's it.
Oh, that's a fact. Shout out, definitely 100% shout outs to us, 'cause we definitely back. And we ain't gonna go on no fucking month long hiatus no more. We definitely gonna come through consistent for all the fans, for all the viewers and everybody. Shout out to the fans, shout out to everyone who keeps supporting us, shout out to everyone that hit me up like, yo, where y'all at? Where y'all gonna drop again? Shout outs to the YouTube viewership, shout outs to Spotify and SoundCloud and everybody that tunes in every week, even if it's for a couple minutes or it's for the whole hour, 2 hours, however long that we be putting the shit out for. Shout
Word.
out
Shout
to
out.
everyone who
Oh,
supporting.
yes. Can I give a message to the ladies real quick?
Yeah, message to the ladies.
Message to the ladies. Ladies, if you have somebody that's special, I need you to go put on whatever you listen to your music on and play Please Me. Put on whatever you have that's nasty and have some fun. That is my song. I listen to it on repeat. I had to put that shit on pause to do this podcast. And as soon as we stop, I'm going to finish listening to it. Ladies, everybody, go and have some fun. That is my song. I listen to it all day, every day.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Anything else from anybody?
And if you don't have anybody, your box is open. My shit looking like the Wild.
Oh, that's wavy. Yeah.
No, it ain't, nigga. Tumbleweeds all in my shit.
Oh shit, is it? Oh, I thought you said your shit's popping. Damn. Well,
damn, you usually lit, Kev. What's going on?
Nah, I ain't lit. I don't know what you talking about.
Yo, it's about to be the summertime. It's just turned spring, so everyone on their drought for the winter. I already know about that. So, but anyways, let's go. It's like almost 11:30 around here. People got jobs now to 5 in the morning. Let's get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate all the listeners. And it's been another great 8th podcast of the Random Notes podcast. Tune in next week. All right, y'all. Peace.
Free Max B.
Yeah, we can't forget about that shit.